Just got this sick patient in, Watuba, with the mysterious blue masking tape. I get scared of masking tape because you never know what's going to be underneath. Let's take it off and see what's there. Okay, it looks like we've got several bad patches with a ferrule that's still leaking. So we're going to pull this off and see if we can save this. That's kind of warm. That is a very dirty, corroded lead pipe slide. So the first thing I do is I heat it up, and then I add some flux to get that solder cleaned up and flowing. Got the mouthpiece in real snug, so that I've got something to grab onto to try to twist this off. This brace flange looks like it's wanting to come off, so I'm just going to go ahead and take it off. Get that out of the way. We're going to keep heating this up. The scary part about all of this is we have no idea what the damage looks like that was covered up underneath this patch. But I've got to get the receiver out of the way first. And then I'm going to see if I can completely straighten out this lead pipe. And hopefully it's just a crack that's under there and I can re-braze everything shut and get rid of the ugly patch. I also can't twist on this too hard because it's damaged, and I don't want to mess this lead pipe up anymore. That mouthpiece is getting hot. There it goes. Alright, so there's our receiver. We're going to set this down. It's cool. And then we're going to try to tap this patch off. So a little more heat, a little more flux. All right, that's gone. All right, let's let it cool down and see what's underneath here. So under that patch, we had a pretty nasty crack. Some big dents. A crack goes all the way, almost all the way around, 3/4 of the way around. So I'm going to see if I can get all of this cleaned up. So we have bare brass, so we can get a better look at the crack. And then I'm going to see if it'll braze. Okay, so we've got all of this cleaned up. Now you can really see that crack there. And then we've got a crack right there and right there on the corners of both of those creases. So now I'm going to go put this on the mandrel, try to straighten this out, close up the cracks, and then we'll begin brazing. All right, the pipe is starting to open up. There we go, the cracks are beginning to close up. We've got those big kinks out, and so we're just going to keep working that until the tube is nice and straight. All right, the next step before we braze this or silver solder is to gently warm up the area. Okay, that should be good. Next, we're going to use our smart flux by Bench Basics, and I get this from Pepe Tools. And we are going to put this flux all over this thing because it's also fire coat protection. And this is what it says to do. So just following the directions and coating the entire area. All right, a whole lot more on there. I don't think you can put too much flux on. Time to apply the nano paste. So this is nano paste, again Bench Basics from Pepe Tools, and this is the easy. So we're going to begin to heat this up to the proper temperature, and then we are going to carefully apply some of this silver bearing solder. We'll heat that up, let that flow on in. Beautiful. All right, so we're going to do okay, so now we have all of the cracks brazed shut. This is what it looks like. It's super ugly, but now we're going to file everything smooth, and when we're done, then I'm going to buff this lead pipe, take out as many of the dents as I can, and get it ready for reinstall onto the tuba, but it should look like new. And there we have it. One rebuilt, crack-free mouth pipe. And it only took me about 2 hours to have this thing looking almost like new.